Hello and welcome back to Smart Guy Tech. Today we're going to be reviewing the iPad Air 2. Is it worth it in 2024? First up, to the software. Unfortunately, the iPad Air 2 is no longer supported. Although it was the longest supported tablet in the whole world at 8 years of support. Although it doesn't have the latest version of iOS, it's still good for basic tasks like web browsing and checking your emails. It is still super fast even 10 years later. Now to the design. Apart from a slightly bigger bezel, the iPad Air 2nd generation has the identical design to the iPad 9th generation. The only difference is the iPad Air is about 40 grams lighter. Next up, the camera. The iPad Air cameras are pretty good for iPad standards. And they have the identical camera to the iPad 9th generation released 7 years later. Although the iPad Air's front camera is just a 1.2 megapixel one. It's okay for video calls, but if you want to do proper filming, you probably want to look at a different camera. Now to the screen. The iPad Air has a 9.7-inch Retina display, which means it's perfectly good for most viewing cases. Finally, to the performance. The iPad Air has the A8X chip. This means it's not very powerful compared to most other iPad models. Although it's still absolutely fine for most basic tasks like YouTube video watching, checking emails, and browsing the web. Now, let's answer the question, is it worth it? I would say it all comes down to what you use your device for. If you just use your iPad for basic tasks, this iPad might be worth a look. Although if you do more intensive tasks, like video editing and multitasking, a newer iPad might be worth a look. Thank you for watching this episode of Smart Guy Tech, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my video reviewing the iPhone 6s.